What is up, fellow benchwarmers? Welcome to Courtside DFS, your daily dose of fantasy DFS. My name is JJT with the Fantasy Benchwarmers, and of course, with us, Komish Eric.
Yes, guys.
Inabahan mo na naman ako today.
Maganda yung lineup ko today. Sa Hoff Arena, medyo mataas din ang rankings natin. Hindi kasi mahirap kasi maka 300 plus today since 4 games lang right? Yeah. So yung value mas mahirap today. So let's see kung anong mga nag-hit sa mga sinabi natin kahapon. Sino ba yung mga saan ka ba nagkamali? Diba? Doon tayo.
Madami.
Ayan, parehas tayo nag-Jokic. Wala
problema, nag-hit. Drew, nag-hit kahit papano. I think one of our recommendations yesterday nag-hit. Pool, so pwede na. I think, you could agree that we would have wanted more. Mga 40 sana, maganda kasi 25 yata siya or 27. Connaughton, okay. Pero Kuminga, I went with Kuminga. Wendell Carter didn't hit and Zubac.
Yeah. As I said, kahapon, ang strategy ko really was Trey and Jokic. I was gonna try to really put in together Trey and Jokic. At naging possible lang yun dahil Randall was a late scratch, so I could put in Obi Toppin. Tapos yung Connaughton, also a $10 player, and then Otto Porter. I saw that last game kasi maganda yung performance niya and against Orlando. So that was a good pick.
Actually, ilang games na yata maganda performance ni Otto Porter.
Yeah.
Hindi, 2 games pa lang.
Last 2 games. Pero tomorrow back-to-back, so there might be a chance he gets rested. So ingat din kayo in choosing him for tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of tomorrow, tignan na natin ilang games pa. 11 games yan. So, 11 games on the slate. And kitang-kita ka agad. Luka Doncic out.
Yes. Ang pinakamalaking bukas, Luka is out. The others, yung pay-up natin, Harden, Embiid, I think will play. LeBron is probable, but in a Philadelphia game, I think lalaro din yan. Big matchup. Ja is already ruled out. No. Tapos yung usual na questionables like Karl Anthony Towns, SGA, still questionable. Let us see kung lalaro or hindi. I think both of them 50-50 yan, depends on how they feel. We have to wake up and see yung Julius Randle. Back-to-back to So it could have been na rest siya sa first half of the back-to-back.
Yeah.
Pwede. Or pwedeng injured lang talaga kasi it was an Atlanta game, so medyo national televised, hindi siya lalaro. That's kind of weird kung i-rest lang siya for that. I think talagang he's been suffering from this injury, so there's a chance he could miss both games. Actually, I'm leaning towards he's gonna miss both games. So tingnan nyo na rin yan. De'Aaron Fox is out. Wala na yan. Fox is out. Jimmy Butler is questionable. Favorite ni Jeremy, Jimmy Butler. Questionable na naman.
Buti na lang DFS to.
Ingat ka dyan. Tapos may mga tayo. Wendell Carter. Tyrese. Yan, yung dalawa, questionable, no? Back-to-back din ng Orlando. Indiana is going into a back-to-back. So, possible rest tong mga to. And then, Josh Hart, out. Joining Anferni, Nurkic, and everybody. Hart is, again, not going to play. Tanking continues. And then, yung mga ibang konti-konti, like Seth Curry, questionable. Goran, questionable. So, sa Brooklyn, may mga guards na wala, no? Kung di maglaro tong dalawa, Seth and Goran. And then, Bojan is still out. Pero yung Boston, healthy na. Healthy na ang Boston. They now have Smart and Robert Williams, both are probable. So yun ang mga injury concerns sa ngayon. But of course, back-to-back tomorrow ang mga teams like Atlanta, New York, Golden State. So tingnan nyo yung Golden State. Klay Thompson played today. He could, I don't know if naglalaro na back-to-back tong si Klay and Draymond Green din. So there's a possibility both of those players will rest tomorrow, no, or get their minutes limited for tomorrow. Yan, back-to-back kasi.
Alright,
Quick
so
recap.
yan. 11 games, dami rin to. So Given that all those injury updates, I'm sure marami pa rin pwedeng piliin dito. So, tingnan natin what are the games to watch out for. The first few games mukhang okay, not bad. Sacramento, Indiana being projected to be a high-scoring game. New York, Charlotte, medyo ganun din. Brooklyn, Memphis, another possible high-scoring game. Phoenix, Minnesota. Ano bang gusto mo ditong games? Of all
I like the Sacramento, Indiana game the most kasi I think it could be close. Tsaka alam naman natin both are the fastest paced team, no? Yung San Antonio, Portland is really good also. The only problem is there's a risk of blowout. But yun lang. Remember, Hart is not playing tomorrow. So wala talagang players ang Portland. Walang isang veteran. This might be a blowout, but that should be a high-scoring game. Same with the others. Yung sinabi mo kanina na Brooklyn, Memphis, Phoenix, Minnesota, Philadelphia Lakers. I think these games could be high-scoring and fast-paced. May values dun sa games na yun.
Yan. Okay, so tingnan natin pay-up players. Ako, right off the bat, the highest pay-up player, parang interesting, Joel Embiid. Hindi naglaro last game, so we're pretty sure very well rested tong si Embiid. And versus the Lakers, could be a good, baka mag-beast mode si Joel Embiid dito against the Lakers.
Pwede. Actually, the Lakers are playing small ball, no? So, hindi ko alam kung lalaro si Dwight ng matagal or hindi, or si LeBron ng babantay.
Ang difference dito, even if Lakers play small ball, I don't think Philly will play small ball.
Yeah.
Kasi they have one of the best centers in the league. So, malabo mangyari yun.
Between Embiid and Harden, I would choose Embiid. And I like Embiid also. Maganda. Maraming value tomorrow, so I'm pretty sure you could sneak him into your roster bukas, si Embiid. Yun, meron ka pa ba?
Wala daming game time decision eh.
I like Kyrie, no, versus Memphis for tomorrow. The last game of Kyrie was a 60-point game. Surprisingly, because he rested. I mean, hindi na siya nakalaro after that. And dahil sa ganung situation of Kyrie.
Last week.
Dahil sa ganung situation ni Kyrie, gigil yan eh, no? Gigil yan. Whenever he can play, he really wants to play. And as we said, Seth and Goran are possibly both going to rest. And with KD naman, I feel like when Kyrie plays, KD tries to give more load to Kyrie kasi hindi nga everyday nakakalaro si Kyrie. So I think Memphis is also a good matchup without Ja. It should be a fast-paced one. I like Kyrie. DeJounte is also someone I was eyeing, but the $50, I think he will hit easily against Portland. Yun lang. This might be over by halftime. So yun lang yung worry ko with DeJounte. And given Embiid is just $4 more, I think Embiid is the choice to go here.
Yeah,
sa mga pay-up talaga.
I also like Cade versus Atlanta 33.
Yes.
I think ang maganda naman with these rookies, and even if tanking on Detroit, basta wala mga injury, Cade should get the minutes. So Cade has been playing well rin naman. So I like him at $33. One of the Charlotte guys, I think I like Miles Bridges at 32 versus New York.
Yeah. That looks good.
I think even the LaMelo and Rozier looks okay. But yeah, among those three siguro baka mag-Miles ako.
The Charlotte guys are fine, pero siguro at their price range may mga okay din na options like RJ Barrett if Randall doesn't play is someone I'm eyeing also. So yun sa mga 30 and above, ito lang ang mga choices ko. Yung Charlotte players, I'd probably go Rozier over LaMelo, $3 less, and over Miles. But yun, Rozier and then RJ Barrett. So mga 30s, ito mga to Cade, I like Cade also. Yung sinabi ni Jeremy, I like Cade.
Okay, so 20 plus range. Sino ba okay?
Yes. 20 plus range. Sino sa'yo?
Jakob
Jacob. Okay.
at 26.
Yeah.
Should be okay versus Portland, pero again, worry pa rin yung tambakan. Pero feeling ko hindi to tambakan. Both teams are tanking so baka, ano yan, they'll keep it close. Since tanking sila pareho. Who else?
Problema mo dyan, kahit na they'll try to keep it close, baka hindi kaya ng Portland sumunod. But let's see. Hindi natin masabi yan Nobody can know. Right?
Si Capella didn't have a good game today.
Yes.
Pero tomorrow versus Detroit, siguro naman versus Detroit. Kasi medyo maganda rin nilaro today ni Mitch Robb.
Yeah.
3 steals, 4 blocks today. So I think that had an effect on Capella. Not playing very well. But he still had 28 minutes. I think it's just more of yung matchup. So versus Detroit, I think he should have a better matchup there.
Ako, certain guys, yung Jacob, I find it too expensive at 26 for the risk. For the risk, I might not go there. I will go to Buddy Hield, number 1, Indiana. Especially if Tyrese doesn't play, I think Buddy Hield and Brogdon are both viable against Sacramento. Brogdon is 29, Buddy Hield is 23. So I think both of them are good plays for tomorrow.
If you like the revenge game narrative, diba?
Yes, isa pa yon. Bumaba yung
Kaya I can't believe na hindi maglalaro si Tyrese
oo nga, isa pa yon. If Tyrese plays, magandang narrative din yon. But if Tyrese doesn't play, Buddy Hield plays. Ang tagal ni Buddy Hield sa Sacramento, mas grabe yung revenge game factor doon Yeah. So I like Buddy Hield. And then Spencer Dinwiddie 20. No Luka. Actually, isabay na natin si Jalen Brunson who's only $1 less, 19. So, Dinwiddie, Brunson, one of these two or both will have big games. March 5 yung last game na hindi naglaro si Luka. You can see, ewan ko ilang points si Dinwiddie nung March 5 or si Brunson nung March 5. Hindi rin pala naglaro si Brunson nung March 5.
Yeah, baka ito yun, March. Itong Golden State game.
Ayun, yun ba? Yun ba yung... may isang game na wala si Luka
Feeling ko ito yun, March 4 dito. March 5 sa atin siguro.
Dinwiddie, when Luka doesn't play, nung hindi siya naglaro, he had a big game as far as I remember.
Or baka yung March 6 yun. Yan,
43 fantasy points. So yan. I like those players. Syempre yung Watford, yung mga yun, Winslow 20. One of the Portland guys will produce. We don't know who. So, tingnan natin. Hindi muna ako mag-Portland.
Si Steven Adams pala is just 20 lang. I think should also be okay versus Brooklyn.
Okay lang.
Okay lang. Pero maraming options Maraming options for the mid-level. Like sina Brandon Williams is still an option at 20. No Josh Hart. So, I think possible rin yan mapili among the mid-level players.
Na-mention mo si Mitch Robinson kanina. If Randall still doesn't play and Mitch does play in a back-to-back.
Alam mo, pinaka-worry ko kay Mitch Robinson, I can't remember games na he strings two great games Yun yung worry ko.
Oo nga. Ako usually ganun din ang worry ko. But if Randall doesn't play versus Charlotte, I think may chance naman. May chance naman.
Actually, nakita ko nga rin yan pero I don't trust him playing two great games. Usually, Mitch Rob one and then hindi okay, then another one. Then.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll see. Baka naman magkamali tayo dyan. Yeah, but Mitch Rob should be a good play versus Charlotte. Value.
Dami
din yan.
Dito, siguro pwedeng banggitin ko na lang yung mga replacement muna.
Yeah.
Sa value.
Sige.
Yung syempre,
Tyus
Jones.
Yan, favorite.
Oo.
Could
Melton
be a favorite
is 14 to. Melton is 14, pero Tyus obviously the guy to go to. $10 easily. Hindi ko alam ba't titinaasan ng Yahoo tong Tyus. Yung out si Fox and Sabonis, Davion, 'di ba? Automatic $13 versus Indiana. it's a great matchup. I don't see any other reason kung di ba di mapo-perform si Davion. And then sa center,
Si
Damian Jones.
Dante ba considered to?
Yeah, $12. Yeah, for the ano naman yan, for the Aaron Fox, yes. For off the bench. Pero I would rather go to Davion kasi starter si Davion. So I think better at $1 difference. Tapos yung Damian Jones for Sabonis, if it should be Damian, right? They could go Alex Len, but it should be Damian Jones, $10.
Malay mo, Alex Len.
Yeah, possible in Sacramento, pero I see it might be Damian. Trey Lyles also, someone na pwedeng i-consider in Sacramento. So maraming Kings in the injury replacement list, no, na pwedeng i-consider. Yun ang sa mga injuries natin. Yung iba, baka may ibang value picks ka pa na hindi injury related.
Hindi injury related, of course, the usual players natin, sina CJ Elleby.
Yeah, Portland guys.
Could be a good play. $11 pa rin siya. Kung Elleby is, I think, $12.
Elleby is 12.
Yeah. So he's been okay. Not too high upside so far, but versus San Antonio naman to, so could be a good matchup as well. Meron pa ako nakita dito isa. Dwight Powell versus Houston or Kleber versus Houston. Baka good play din. Ayaw mo pang mag-Sengun?
Sengun is okay, pero 17, I think 18 or 17 si Sengun eh. So, ang daming values tomorrow for me to go to a 17 or 18. Yun yung concern ko. Okay,
especially if maglalaro naman si Christian Wood.
Yes. I would give some more players like Chris Dunn, 11, didn't have a good game the last time out. I could go back to him. I think I'll play better. Obi Toppin, in case Randall doesn't play. Obi Toppin at $10 also is someone to consider. And then yung mga mas higher konti yung mga Atlanta players, no? Gallo, Huerter, Hunter. These guys are still all viable for tomorrow. Watch out for Bogdan. He played today. He played well. Back to back. Baka biglang ma-rest. Some of these guys suddenly will have value. Kasi back to back questionable siya.
Ganda na nilaro ni Bogdan today. Had 32 points. So, yun. Meron pa bang value?
Marami. Pero
masyado eh.
Mas matataas na yung mga nakikita kong value eh. Like yung Goga at 15. I like that. I like Goga at 15. I really see that as a good play against Sacramento na walang Sabonis, walang Rashawn Holmes, walang big men. I think Goga can have a big game. Ang dami kong pwedeng yung dito like si Alec Burks, 18. If Randall doesn't play.
Pero taas eh.
Mataas pero Alec Burks can easily hit that tomorrow. Basta walang Randall, these New York guys look good. Especially in the back-to-back.
Ayan, daming mga possible players and possible combinations. Doon na magkakatalo dyan sa what combinations you put in that will get you the highest amount of fantasy points. So yun naman ang hihintayin natin. Anyway, good luck tomorrow, 11 games slate. And we'll see you guys again. Hopefully nakatulog to. Wala ba tayong announcement on any tournaments?
Hindi, yung Fan Juan, continue lang nila yung pag-register. Yung PS5, guys, kompleto yun. Complete with controllers and everything na mabibigay namin.
With
tapos
controllers?
Yung mga nakasali. Hindi, kasama naman talaga. Complete, pati controllers, complete tayo. Tapos yung Fan Juan na...
Two controllers.
Yes, 2 controllers. Okay. Yung Fan Juan na mga sumasali, guaranteed. Ang sinasiyan nila. Kahit na 60 pesos lang ang entry nyo doon. Usually, ang nananalo, times 10, times 12. So, nakikita nila, even without winning the contest, makikita nyo, try nyo. It's good. It's a good app. Yan.
Right.
Yun
Yun, those are the things we have for Hall of Fame DFS. And we'll see you guys again tomorrow for the Courtside DFS. I think tomorrow we could go live with our Courtside DFS. So, abangan nyo kami dyan sa Facebook page namin and the Facebook group ng Hall of Fame. DFS. Alright? We'll see you guys again. Bye.